Hello dear friends, today we are going to discuss about how to configure DHCP scope. In my previous video we discussed how to install and configure DHCP service, and as far as our discussion, DHCP is a dynamic host configuration protocol, and it is used to provide IP addresses dynamically to all the computer systems or all the end users, end devices particularly. In connection with this, today we are going to learn how to configure DHCP scope, because when we talk about DHCP, because it is going to assign IP address to the set of or the group of computer systems, so we need to create a pool of addresses for that. So let me take one simple example for that. So these are all its related information. So before going to configure DHCP scope, so these are all the required features now. So when we are going to configure DHCP scope, we need to give a scope name and its description. Actually, we can give any kind of name and description. Okay, this is only for our reference, and this is very important. That is starting IP address, ending and IP address. Okay, starting and end IP address. So this is called a pool range. Okay, pool of IP addresses. So according to my server IP address, or according to the setup, 192.168.25.5, it will be acting as a starting IP address for DHCP, and it will end with 25.60. And we need to create exclude IP address, and this is the exclude IP address range. Exclude IP address range should be given in this range only. So here in the starting case, or in starting IP address 25.5, the ending is 60. So within this limit only we can assign exclude IP address range. We cannot assign, so after the limit, like I cannot assign 61 or after the 61 or before 5. It's a basic one. Okay, so why we need to assign exclude IP address range? Whenever or wherever DHCP is not required, which means IP address 192.168.25.62.15, it will be assigned statically. So don't forget. So I will use these exclude range not for dynamic assignment. It will be used for manual IP address assignment. So like for a server and wherever static IP address assignment is needed, I need to assign exclude address. And this is also is important, leasing period, because when we talk about DHCP protocol, leasing is important. Leasing in the sense, for example, obviously there is by default it will be for 8 days when we configure DHCP protocol, which means 8 days those DHCP address will be available, or it will be live, right? It will be available in that computer system or in that machine. So after the 8th day, automatically the IP address will be expired, right? So the leasing period we need to assign, or we need to fix. For our example, I have given 11 days and 20 minutes. It's only for our example. And finally we need to fix gateway address. So gateway address, we need to set the IP address of the server machine. So the gateway will be acting as what? The IP address of the server machine will be acting as the gateway address. Okay, so based on the given information, let me start the configuration of DHCP scope. So as we know that already, since it is already configured or already installed, I can go through tools now. So click tools. Now I am going to DHCP. I need to configure DHCP scope map. So just click DHCP. Now what I'm doing, okay, just for right here you may have seen this server 2012. It's a computer name .cgc.edu.ym. So it's our domain name, right? We just expand it. And as we know that already there are two versions of IP protocol. So I am going to create IP, that's DHCP4 version 4. So what I'm doing, you just right click IPv4, then go to new scope, just click next button, and we need to give name and description of the DHCP scope. So according to the information, scope name is IT LAN, and your description is this is DHCP server. So I am going to give the same. So we can give any name or any description for this. Just click next button, and we need to give start IP address and end IP address, and according to the given information, start IP address is 25.5, that is 192.168.25.5, and end IP address is 192.168.25.60. I am following the same thing now. So 192. Yes, 192 168.25.5, then end IP address is 192.168.25.60, and based on the given, based on, okay, since I have given class C based IP address, the length automatically it will come, it's VLSM, that is called prefix length, and this is a default subnet mask, it will come. Okay, no need to type these informations. Okay, then clicking next, click exclude address now. So what I'm doing, again I'm referring this information, exclude start from 6 and end with 15. So 192.168.25.6, and end IP address is 192.168.25.15. You just add it. So these exclude ranges is added here. Now click next button. Now the default leasing period, leasing duration is 8 days, but for my example, according to my example, I am fixing now 11 days 20 minutes. So just fix this value, click the next button, next, and we need to give the default gateway. Okay, to distribute for this scope, right? Anyway, I need to give the default gateway for this according to the information. Again, we can refer this. Anyway, leasing period I have given. Now I need to give the gateway address, set IP address of the server. So I need to give the IP address of the server machine for the default gateway. So as we know that already, what's an IP address? So let me check it anyway, just for your reference. Okay, is 192.168.25.1, but we know this already, so we can fix this server IP as a default gateway. Just click next button, no need to touch anything. Yeah, here, right? So I need to do this for new scope creation, right? So which means whether the DNS, whether it is mapped or not. Okay, right, let us check it now. So if I am giving server name properly, it will be converted into IP address. Okay, so where is the server name? You can refer here. Server name in the sense the computer name. So see my cursor. So server 2012, it is available. So I am following the same. I'm typing the same, server 2012. Then if you click resolve, it should produce the proper IP address. Yes. it is there, which means it is resolved properly, which means DNS is working properly. Now click next button. Yes, don't give anything. Okay, we are not running anything here, and click next button, then next, and finally finish it. So that's all about DHCP server. And if you want to check it, which means whether it is properly configured or not, scope is configured or not, see 25.0, then IT LAN is given, and you can check it here, IP address pool with exclude addresses. Okay, address pool is here, right? Yes. So that's all about. Thank you so much, dear friends. So we will see in the next video. Thanks for your patience. Bye.